Hello traders and Market Club members everywhere. Adam Hewison here, coming to you from the digital studios of Market Club. I have three stocks for you today. Two of them are below $15 and one's just a little bit above that. So let's get started right away. The first stock we're looking at is a stock called XOMA, X-O-M-A. That's the symbol. And it's traded on the NASDAQ, and as you can see, it's trading below $6. And it's coming from a very, very nice base. We had a signal yesterday, right here, you can see here, at 491 on the 24th, and look what happened. Wow, straight up there. From approximately about 50-60 cents profit in this, about 10% so far, and it looks to me like this stock can actually go quite a bit higher, possibly even to $9 or $10 a share. So let's take a look why we say that. So let's scope this out further. As you can see, we have a very nice base in this market that it's building from. And this base has been extending all the way back to April right here and right here too. So it's a very strong base from, let's say, $3.50 up to, let's say, $5. I think that's a reasonable number. So it's $1.50 on the upside. And I think if we extrapolate that further, we could say the target zone we have $6.50 and possibly even to $9.50. I think that's where we could potentially go. And here's the reason why. If I scope this out even further, which I can do quite easily, I'll go to max. You can see the stock has been all the way to 65. Now I don't think it's going to get to 65. I think that's being unrealistic. But I do think we could see it go to at least 10 or even higher than that. So if we scope this in just a little bit, let's say a couple of years, and we take our Fibonacci tool, which is right here, and we click on the high, drag it down to the lows, you can see that our target zones are right in the money in terms of $6.50, which is a 50% retracement, and around the $7 level, which is a 61.8%. So that's what we're looking for. I'd give this market maybe a little bit of time to settle down. Obviously, it's got a lot of excitement right now, but it has made what we consider to be a turn to the upside. There's a nice, as they say, this nice base that it has, and it's broken out over that line right here. So if it does pull back, I want to be a buyer of this stock. Here's the stock again, XOMA. So let's clear the screen, go to our next stock. Now this is Tower Semiconductor. The symbol is TSEM, and it is currently trading at $12.95. Our signal yesterday was $12.26, so it's already doing well on that signal. So let's scope this out and get a little bit more history to the stock. And as you can see quite clearly, this stock has actually traded higher. We've been trading up towards these levels around 26, 24, 25, around those levels, and we're currently trading at $12.95. So potentially we could see this market move up to these levels again. Certainly if we put our Fibonacci tool in there, and I'll just do that really quickly, easy to do, go from the very high, which is right here, and scope this down to the lows, right there, double bottom. And we can get $18.50, $18.50 a share, $16.50 a share. I would say somewhere between this 50% and 61.8% range. So we're looking, that would be like our target zones right here, 1856 and 1578, let's call it. So somewhere in between here, these 2 points, I think would be our target zone. So let's see how that plays out. But again, nice base rounding off nicely. The first resistance is going to come right here at that 1578 level, and it looks to us like it wants to go higher. I like the formation of this chart. Our last stock is Micron Tech, currently trading at $34.73. Now we did receive a signal here at $34.85. This is how I trade this stock. Now if you look at the stock right now, it looks as though it's going nowhere, just sort of like this big sort of really kind of nowhere pattern. But that doesn't tell the story, not even close to telling the story. So if we go out, if we scope this out further and look at the bigger picture, let's say the last year or so, okay, it's been sort of moving up slowly, but if you go out a little further, look at this move. You've had a fantastic move to the upside, just really moving up here. This consolidation period right here, to me, represents a potential to go another leg to the upside. And I would say probably from around the 26 level to let's call that 34 just to be conservative. So $8 under 34 takes it up to around $42 to $45 would be our target zone on this stock. Here's how I would play it. I would watch for a close over $35. Then buy. I think that would be a very strong signal that this formation is completed, and we're going to see another move up probably pretty quickly, like this one or this one, to the $42 to $45 range. Hey, they're the three stocks we have for Thanksgiving. Have a great trading day, everyone. I'll see you tomorrow.